Watch how arrogance turns into humiliation. He stepped into the ring as if he had already won. Every move was a pose, every glance a challenge. Rodriguez wasn't just fighting, he was mocking. He provoked, shoved, rolled his head, and showed no respect for either his opponent or the rules.
So Ron Lipton, having warned him once, will take a point away. That looked not egregious.
After a shot to the back of the head, the referee stepped in, halted the action, and issued a warning. But Rodriguez only smirked. To him, it wasn't discipline. It was an intermission in his little show. Round 1, Rodriguez burst out aggressively, taking the center of the ring with wide, looping combinations and constant forward pressure. He threw jabs mixed with overhands, often exaggerating his movements to play to the crowd. Between exchanges, he smirked, dropped his hands, and taunted, clearly trying to rattle Garcia. Yet Garcia stayed calm, keeping a high guard and responding with sharp, precise counters. Short hooks to the body, crisp jabs through the guard. Rodriguez's volume gave him the appearance of control, but Garcia's accuracy and patience hinted at a longer game. The round closed with Rodriguez flurrying against the ropes, but Garcia absorbed it well, conserving energy. Round 2, Rodriguez continued with his showboating style, circling with exaggerated footwork, throwing wild combinations, and raising his arms after glancing blows. He clipped Garcia with a few shots, enough to excite the crowd, but none clean enough to do real damage. Garcia, meanwhile, began reading the rhythm, slipping under wide hooks and digging to the body with thudding left hooks. Those shots started to slow Rodriguez's bouncing footwork. By the middle of the round, Rodriguez's breathing had grown heavier, his hands dropping lower in between bursts. Garcia stayed composed, picking his counters with surgical timing, gradually turning the momentum. Round 3, the fight shifted sharply. Rodriguez, perhaps frustrated, came out reckless, winging big shots without setup. Garcia punished him immediately. A stiff jab snapped his head back, followed by a right cross that split through the guard. Sensing the opening, Garcia varied his attack, hooking to the ribs, then firing uppercuts that jolted Rodriguez's head. The crowd, who had laughed at Rodriguez's antics earlier, grew silent as the punishment mounted. His output slowed, his defense unraveled, and he began absorbing clean combinations. Garcia's calm expression never changed. He was methodical, cutting off the ring and dismantling his opponent piece by piece. Closing moments. Garcia pressed forward with cold precision, jabbing his way inside and ripping the body before finishing with sharp shots upstairs. Rodriguez, once taunting and mocking, was now retreating, throwing desperate punches with no weight behind them. Garcia didn't waste time on theatrics. Every strike had intent. By the end of the third, Rodriguez was bloodied, his arrogance gone, and the fight's energy completely flipped. It wasn't just a win, it was dominance through discipline. Garcia proved that controlled, technical boxing outlasts reckless aggression every time.